ارتشبد هی شلتن رئیس پیشین ستاد مشترک ارتش آمریکا پیام به گردهمايي 18 ژوئن در پاریس.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I extend to you my heartiest congratulations for this tremendous gatherings. Since the freedom fighters in Camp Ashraf are also watching this via live satellite, I'd like to extend my personal greetings to them also. Salam Arashif. And my greetings to Madam Rajavi and the distinguished speakers that are with you there today from the United States, the Middle East, and from Europe. As we mark the second anniversary of the June 2009 uprising in Iran, it is clear that the U.S. must stand with the democratic movement in Iran. I've noticed that on the anniversary of this uprising, the Iranian regime sent extended security forces into the area to hold down and to squash any attempts at protest, although Western outlets reported that the brave young men and women from Iran came out in spite of this crackdown. The Iranian people should be commended for their bravery and their courage, the courage that they've shown under this very harsh, repressive regime. We stand for defending democracy and human rights, and we must do everything in our power to assist the Iranian people. A democratic and free Iran would be a blessing to the rest of the Middle East. Any obstacle in the path of democratic movement in Iran should be removed. And by that, I mean the designation of the main Iranian resistance movement, the MEK. As I have said many times in the past, the MEK is not just an opposition movement, it is the only viable resistance movement with the organizational and political wherewithal to bring change to Iran. The U.S. was wrong to designate it as a terrorist organization in the first place. It is a long-standing wrong, and the designation of the MEK should be removed today, not tomorrow. Your magnificent gathering today puts to rest the absurd claim that Tehran's lobby has tried to disseminate inside the Beltway in Washington, D.C., that the MEK and Madam Rajavi have no support. It is clear that your gathering demonstrates the extent to which the MEK and Mrs. Rajavi have your support and have popularity. Your message of a secular government that believes in gender equality, that believes in freedom of press, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, abolition of the death penalty, and a nuclear-free Iran that is friendly to all their neighbors in the region is a clear indication that you are an organization that deserves support. As for Camp Ashraf, first of all, I salute the courage and the way that you withstood with your bare hands the bullets, the Humvees, and the military personnel carriers, the armored personnel carriers. As a soldier and a former commander, I commend you for your bravery and for standing up in the face of this outlandish display of aggression. The fearless men and women that I saw tell me that you're going to succeed in your endeavors to liberate your country. Along that same line, I was recently appalled by the Maliki's government's refusal to allow a senior bipartisan congressional delegation visit to Camp Ashraf. President Maliki is certainly culpable in the massacre that happened at Ashraf on April the 8th in 2011, as is indicated by his most recent refusal to allow this delegation to visit Camp Ashraf. Our State Department should no longer sit and watch and wait until another massacre occurs at Camp Ashraf. We gave you our solemn word that we would protect you, and we did not honor that commitment. I find this to be totally unacceptable. As a nation, we owe it to our values to stand with your noble fight to bring liberty to the Iranian people. Camp Ashraf must be protected as a symbol and inspiration to millions of Iranian youth. I congratulate Madam Rajavi and all of you today on this magnificent gathering, and I wish you success. I only wish that I could be with you there today, but I am confident that I will be with you in the victory celebration in Freedom Square in Tehran. All the best.